Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Mitch and the Kitch. Now last week we covered pizza, we made a pepperoni and mushroom pizza, my absolute favorite. Today I want to show you one thing that I also love to do with pizza dough. And this is going to be essentially just what you serve a group. And so if you are having people over, go grab a piece of it, everyone's going to like it. And so it's dough. It's a couple different oils. We got a rosemary and a garlic oil. These guys are from Olive Tree, which is local to Kansas City. It's gonna have some salt, a little bit of pepper, some Parmesan cheese at the end. It's really that simple. Let's go ahead and show you how to do it. I mean, it's all the same basics from last week, except the dough is gonna be slightly different in how we prepare it. Now, the cool thing with this is it's gonna be a little thicker, a little more, almost like focaccia, where it's got these nooks and crannies. It's got a little more texture to it. That's on purpose because I want chewy bites. This isn't necessarily like a thin flatbread, crunchy appetizer type thing. I want a thicker dough, and I want something that's gonna have that little bit of bite to it, a little bit of chew to it. So again, I'm just kind of pressing it out, nothing too crazy. Now for here, if I was doing pizza, I'd really be trying to press it flat and get it as smooth as possible as you're going out. Here, because I like these nooks and crannies, it's gonna catch some oil, it's gonna catch some seasoning. Okay, so this is ready to prepare to get in the oven. Different than last week where we used the broiler method, I'm just gonna leave it at 550. This, again, is kind of the preamble to the pizza, so I just wanna make sure my steel is at the temp, the oven's preheated. I can keep it at 550 and then switch to broil when we get to the actual pizzas. Same as last week, I do want to get this onto a semolina flour board. Just makes it a little easier to shake it, to get it in and out, make sure it's launched and smooth. All right, and our dough, same as last week, we do want to get some of that excess flour off. And again, a bit thicker, kind of lumpy, on purpose. So again, just making sure it's gliding. This is gonna take a little bit longer than that broiler method because we're just cooking on the steel at 550. I wanna get a little bit of oil on it. This is the garlic oil. So we're gonna throw a bit on. And then a little bit of rosemary oil. And I'm gonna reinforce these at the end when it comes off because, we talk about me using avocado oil as my base oil. As these cook, they're gonna lose a little bit of the flavor, a little bit of their potency, and I wanna reinforce that at the end. So a little bit of salt, decent amount of pepper here. You can open it up a bit too if you like, get some bigger grinds. I'm still going a little bit on the finer side. Honestly, that's simple. We're gonna get it in, make sure our oven's preheated. Let's go launch this guy. Okay, same launch as last week, making sure it's sliding. Get in the oven, rolling at 550. Kind of shake it, coming off. Make sure it's all good. Boom, that's simple. All right, so we're at about 5 minutes total. I think this is gonna be perfect. Oh yeah. All right, so you can see there's a little, a couple pockets of oil in there. That's what we wanted. We wanted those mixing crannies. We wanted the oil to kind of develop in certain areas. I'm gonna fortify it just with some fresh oil, a little bit of the rosemary going across. That's gonna give it that really nice herb flavor. And then garlic. I can smell the garlic oil already. Oh man. So as that hits the warm dough, it kind of activates it. And so I'm getting all those aromas. That was actually really cool to get the rosemary kick as I was doing it. So it's a really great way to finish it. Gonna take some parm, because everyone loves some grated parm over the top. As cheesy as you wanna go. It's gonna melt a little bit into the dough, which is what we want. Also some fresh stuff kind of all around. I like to do almost like breadstick style. So one big cut across the middle. Oh yeah, this is really doughy and light, and it's gonna be good. And then a few right across. That's how I like to cut it, kind of that breadstick style. I think it's great for sharing, great for people walking by, grabbing a bite. I'm going right for the middle. Oh yeah, nice little puffage right there. For me, this is perfect. Just like always, I hope you give this a try. It's something that's really exciting to me. It tastes great, and I hope it does for you as well. If you do, or you have another suggestion for me, a different flavoring, please let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your suggestions, and we'll see you next time. Oh man.